ISGAN, International Smart Grid Action Network, which was established in 2011 as both a clean energy ministerial and IEA technology collaboration program to create a strategic platform to support high-level government attention and action for the accelerated development and deployment of smarter, cleaner, and more flexible electricity grids around the world. As part of its mission, ISGAN holds annual ISGAN Award of Excellence to recognize excellence in smart grid projects, policies, and programs around the world since 2014. The ISGAN Award of Excellence seeks to leverage leadership and innovation in smart grids to accelerate global exchange of best practice and promote replication or adaptation of proven concepts in other markets and countries. Each round of the ISGAN Award of Excellence is focused on a theme that highlights one or more critical aspects for power systems. Since 2014, more than 100 projects from 62 countries have been applied for the ISGAN Awards. A total of 23 distinguished projects have been highlighted. Please join us on the journey to accelerate smarter, cleaner electricity grids around the world.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Excellencies, distinguished CEM and MI ministerial delegates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of ISGAN, the International Smart Grid Action Network, I would like to warmly welcome all of you to the 7th ISGAN Award ceremony. And I would like to thank the CEM organizer for providing us with this great opportunity. Thank you. I'm Luciano Martini. I'm with RSC, a national research center organized in Italy, and I have the honor to serve as chair of ISGAN and to be your host for this event. I would like to underline that the ISGAN Award of Excellence seeks to duly recognize leadership and innovation in the smart grid field. The award also seeks to accelerate the global exchange of best practices and also to promote the replication of proven concepts broadly that is in different markets, countries, and regions. In particular, by showcasing outstanding R&I projects from the global smart grid community, the ISGAN Award is promoting a shared global understanding of the value that smarter electricity system can bring, also address gaps in related knowledge and tools, and create a new opportunity for more peer-to-peer learning and engagement. Although the COVID-19 pandemic prevents us from holding our usual on-site celebration, I'm greatly honored that we have this possibility to virtually celebrate our 2021 ISGAN Award as part of CEM12 Ministerial. Okay, next slide, please. Yes, in order to open this year's ISGAN Award ceremony at best, I would like to invite Mr. Francisco Javier Lopez, Energy Undersecretary of Chile, who made this event possible, to deliver his congratulatory remarks. Mr. Lopez has made a very special video for us for the ISGAN Award, and that we are going to show you now. Hence, before we hand out the award, we invite all of you to listen to the inspiring words from Mr. Lopez.
It is my pleasure to be here in the 7th ISGAN Award ceremony today in CEM, looking into the state-of-art developments that are made in the global smart grid community. The digital revolution is happening in all sectors, and energy is not far behind. The energy sector has seen its possibility expanded, going from being a traditional service industry to a system that incorporates applications of technology such as big data, blockchain, artificial intelligence, and machine learning in its operations. In Chile, for example, we are experiencing an energy transformation towards clean energies and a relevant modernization of the use of these technologies, which undoubtedly allow us to lead the sustainable development of country. At the same time, our making is going from a focus in utility-scale generation power plants to a system more sophisticated with distribution energy resources across all the power sectors. In order to properly integrate these resources, it is necessary to advance in technology that improves the communication and information between assets and people. The development of distributed projects leverage the opportunity to improve the reliability and resilience of our system through smart and grid solutions, allowing us to manage and get the most of our energy resources with the needed flexibility to respond according to being improvement in safety, reliability, and efficiency in the power system. Consequently, this key technology will allow us, for example, the development of renewable energies, the adoption of electric vehicles, and improvements in energy efficiency. Thus, contribute significantly towards our goals to reach carbon neutrality. This is why it is important to foster the initiatives presented today and congratulate them for continued advancing towards the energy of the future.
So I will continue to say that we really thank very much Energy Undersecretary Lopez for the very much appreciated communication he made with us. And let's now move to the first session of the 7 ISGAN Award. And instead, I would like to introduce Dr. Reggie Kumar Pillai, that is the chair of the Global Smart Energy Federation. It also serves as chair of the jury panel for the ISGAN Award. Dr. Pillai, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Martini. This is Reggie Kumar Pillai, the chair of ISGAN Awards jury panel. Let me start with a brief introduction of Global Smart Energy Federation and this year's jury panel who assisted me in selecting the winners. GSEF was established in 2010 as Global Smart Grid Federation, a global stakeholder organization committed to create smarter, cleaner electrical and transportation systems around the world. GSCF is comprised of National Smart Grid and National New Energy Associations, leading utilities, academia, and think tanks from around the world, continents. And the GSEF brings together the intellectual capital of smart energy stakeholder organizations from around the world. Though we started as Global Smart Grid Federation in 2010, we changed the name in 2020 as Global Smart Energy Federation. The evolving energy transition, distributed renewable energy resources, and electric vehicles have come to the center stage, and in view of that, we have enlarged our focus from the grid to the complete energy systems, and from that perspective, changed the name from GSGF to GSEF in 2020. For this year's round of competition, we had 8 eminent experts besides me in the jury panel. I am truly appreciative of their passion and dedication for evaluation of the nominations. The jury members are Ms. Valerian Lexar, who is the vice chair of GSEF and also the managing director of Think Smart Grid Association in France. Mr. Robert Stephen, the former president of SIGRE, and also Professor Kentaro Akiyama from Japan, who represented Japan Smart Energy Community Alliance. Mr. Mark McGranahan from Electric Power Research Institute, and Mr. Steve Hauser, who was the CEO of Gridwise Alliance USA. Mr. Mark Boileau from France, Dr. Cheong Kam Hoom from Malaysia, and Ravi Sidapati from Canada. These 3 are global ambassadors of GSEF for their respective geographies. For this year's theme for the competition was chosen as future-proofing the grid operations through advanced digitalization and IoT. As I mentioned, in the evolving energy transition with ever more complex energy mix and changing demand patterns, digital technologies have become essential tools to manage the grid. The recent pandemic situation worldwide has further highlighted the importance of digitalization and the adoption of IoT in grid operation to ensure its uninterrupted operation even under the lockdown environment. Recognizing the critical importance and role of smart grids through digital technologies, ISGAN and GSEF rightly chose the theme future-proofing the grid operations through advanced digitalization and IoT for the 7th ISGAN Award of Excellence. A wide range of smart grid project nominations were received, representing projects from 5 different countries around the world. The winning projects were selected by an independent, internationally famous eminent experts. The jury selected the winning projects based on 5 criteria: the potential impact of the project, the economic rationale, the potential for replication and adaptation, innovation, and other benefits. After careful evaluation, the jury panel chose the winners for this year's award competition. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pillai, to you and to all the members of the jury panel for the broad expertise and in particular also for the dedication and the hard work to accomplish this important task. Thank you. Okay, it is now time to acknowledge the final recipients and the winners of the 7 ISGAN Award of Excellence. Next slide, please. And we are very pleased and honored to have with us for this year announcement of the ISGAN Award of Excellence, Amanda Wilson, that is the Director General of Office of Energy Research and Development at Natural Resources Canada. Amanda holds very important roles, such as being the chair of AI Committee for Energy Research and Technology. Thank you, Amanda, for being with us today. We highly appreciate your support to this event, and we are looking forward to your inspiring word and, of course, to the announcement of the ISGAN Award winners. The floor is yours, Amanda, please.
Many thank you. Thank you, Luciano. It's my absolute pleasure to celebrate excellence in electricity grid modernization with the International Smart Grid Action Network once again. I helped to officiate this event in person when the CEM was last hosted in Canada, and I'm happy to see that this important initiative continues even when a pandemic keeps us apart. As you mentioned, I manage the Office of Energy Research and Development within Natural Resources Canada, and through our Smart Grid program, we're investing in solutions for Canadians while benefiting from collaborations such as those under ISGAN to accelerate the global energy transition. We've just heard about how competitive this award has become, which is truly a testament to the leadership and innovation we're coming to expect from the global smart grid sector. And that's a good thing, because as we chart our collective paths toward net zero by 2050 economies, the electricity sector is expected to play no small part in the overall energy sector transformation. For some, 2050 is a long way away, but in electric utility planning cycles, that might as well be tomorrow. This year's theme, future-proofing the grid operation via advanced digitalization and Internet of Things, captured not only the need, but also the urgency that our power system planners face in modernizing their systems to adapt to the needs of today and the needs of 2020. The 2 projects that I have the honor of awarding are inspirational and worth learning more about if you don't know about them already. So this year's runner-up for the 2021 Award of Excellence is an impressive collaboration of 33 partners from 15 European countries. Led by E.ON and Mitnitz-Strom and supported by the EU's Horizon 2020 Framework Programme for Research and Innovation, the EU Sysflex German demonstration project manages more than 100 wind and PV plants with a combined installed capacity of about 5 gigawatts. Optimizing transformation and distribution across systems, EU Sysflex is demonstrating how decentralized renewable energy can be used to manage a flexible and reliable grid. The results will also be of great importance for both the German energy market and represent milestones for E.ON's greater flexibility management strategy. Congratulations, E.ON, Mitnitz-Strom, and all of the other partners in this project. And now, I must admit that I have a little bit of pride in announcing that this year's winner of the 2021 ISGAN Award of Excellence goes to a project that is close to my energy heart. St. John Energy, a municipal utility from New Brunswick in Canada, has been turning heads lately on the smart grid circuit, and if you pardon the pun, you'll see why. With their smart energy project, St. John Energy realized that a net zero future is one that they will create with their customers. Utility-facing and customer-facing grid modernization projects are often separate, but this project marries the 2 elements in a comprehensive solution worth more than the sum of its parts. The Smart Energy project is deploying a suite of customer energy devices and utility-scale assets, coupled with secure digital communication systems and advanced control technologies. Further, it is developing algorithms to predict and manage the peak loads of the grid. The project will not only reduce emissions through peak reduction and electrification of heat and transportation, but it will future-proof their grid with the Integrated System Manager and Smart Control Center. The control center with the system manager will economically and reliably allow for further electrification of heat and transportation and enable large-scale renewable energy generation to be added to the grid. We recognize the potential in this project, which is funded by our Smart Grid program, and it's why I'm both proud and also not surprised to congratulate St. John Energy on this international stage. Well done to both project teams. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Amanda Wilson, for your announcement, and congratulations for the success of the ISGAN Award to all the winners. It is now time for the ISGAN Award recipient to accept their speech, their honorary, and to make a short presentation. So I would like to start with the runner-up, and I would like to ask to Mr. Stout, next slide, please, that will deliver the acceptance speech on behalf of Minnetstrom of Germany. Mr. Stout, please come to the stage and present your very nice project. Thank you.
My name is Mike Stout. I am the EU Sysflex project leader at Minnetstrom, a DSO of the E.ON Group. I am very proud to accept this year's runner-up ISGAN award for the German demonstration of the EU Sysflex project. I am accepting this award on behalf of the E.ON Group, our partners in the EU Sysflex German demonstration, and on behalf of our whole consortium. It is a great honor for us to receive this acknowledgement of our work. Thank you to the ISGAN jury for awarding us and recognizing our efforts and innovative approaches. This year's themes, future-proofing the grid operation via advanced digitalization and IoT, is exactly what we are doing in the German demonstration of EU Sysflex Award. EU Sysflex is a European R&D project funded from the Horizon 2020 framework. It's a consortium of 34 European partners from 15 countries that drives the change to a decentralized, digital and sustainable European energy system. And now some details within a short video of the German demonstration.
The European Union has the goal to cover more than 50% of our electricity consumption by renewables in 2030. Germany is even more ambitious and aims at 65%. This energy transition creates technical challenges and can lead to bottlenecks in the grid. In the past, the conventional power plants were used to solve these bottlenecks with so-called redispatch measures. As conventional plants in the transmission grid are being replaced by renewables mostly connected to the distribution grid, the system's flexibility potential is reaching its limits. As an emergency measure, renewable plants are being shut down to prevent potential power outages. In the future, renewable energy plants in the distribution grid will need to support the grid stability in order to deal with increasing challenges. This is what E.ON, Mittnetz and their partners are testing within the German demonstrator of EU Sysflex. We aim at showing how flexibilities from renewables can support the electricity system. This cannot be done without innovative tools. Our solution? We, as the distribution system operator, the DSO, use artificial intelligence to enhance forecasting of weather and grid situations. We predict the availability of flexibilities by calculating the data input up to 48 hours in advance. We guarantee the availability of flexibilities by optimizing the power flow of active and reactive power. This information is submitted to the transmission system operator, the TSO. If the TSO needs flexibilities, he sends the request to the DSO. The DSO then takes care of its fulfillment. This process, that has never been tested before, will be decisive for a secure and cost-efficient grid operation in the future. And what is even more important, it will lead the way for a better integration of renewable energies in the future. We believe in a renewable energy world and are shaping a sustainable future.
As you have seen in the video, the results are of great importance for the German energy market. Germany's power grid ranks among the most reliable of the world, and with continuous research and development in projects like this, we ensure it stays that way. Special thanks to our partners in the German demonstration, Fraunhofer IEE, University of Kassel, and to Nestec. And of course, thank you to all the other partners in the project. EU SysFlex will end next year. Based on the findings of our project, a trend-setting roadmap of Europe will be developed. And of course, we will integrate our results in daily operation. If you want to know more about EU SysFlex and our German demonstration, please visit our website or contact me anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Stout, and congratulations for this prize. I think you presented an outstanding project that really deserves the ISGAN runner-up prize. Thank you. It is now time to move and to hear from the winning project of this year's round of competition. And I would like to invite Mr. Kevin Colvey from the St. John Energy of Canada to come on stage. Mr. Kevin, the floor is yours. Please.
Mil gracias, Luciano. I am honored to be here today on behalf of St. John Energy to accept this award. I'm Kevin Colvey, Director of Corporate Development for St. John Energy. I want to first express sincere appreciation to the Smart Grid Innovation Network for this award and for recognizing work done across the world in this area. Our utility is situated on the east coast of Canada. We serve about 36,000 customers. In recent years, we've been executing on our strategy of growth and innovation, and we're creating our city's utility of the future. A cornerstone of our innovation is our Smart Energy project. When we started in 2017, we began to build a smart grid to bring to bear advancements in artificial intelligence and demand response. These inroads are allowing us to more effectively use our assets and to manage our peak demands. This is a win for us. It's also a win for our customers. I'll cover more about the highlights of the project and our utility in a moment, but first I want to recognize our partners. We've certainly brought together a great team and engaged with partners to develop a full suite of technologies. I would like to specifically recognize OSI for its delivery and integration of the Smart Control Center and demand management software, and the University of New Brunswick, which has developed load prediction algorithms and communications protocols for our new system. As Amanda said, our project has attracted significant attention in the smart grid space in Canada. The Canadian government is keenly interested and is our biggest funder, having contributed more than 6 million Canadian dollars. So we're 3 years into our project, and following the demonstration of it later next year, our plans are to deploy more and more smart energy resources to reduce costs, improve reliability, and realize environmental benefits. This future-proofing will also allow large-scale renewable energy to be integrated to our grid. Before I go, I want to congratulate all of the other nominees and award winners today for their exciting innovations. I will also pay special tribute to our own leadership team at St. John Energy, specifically Ray Robinson, our CEO, Ryan Mitchell, our Vice President, for their vision and support, and the ingenuity of Carlos Kainak, Director of Smart Grid, and the entire workforce at St. John Energy, which numbers only about 100 people. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of them. So on behalf of everyone at St. John Energy, I want to thank you again for this incredible honor. Now let's have a quick overview of the project. Our utility has been a reliable and trusted distributor of electricity for almost 100 years. We are recognized as a sustainable energy company in Canada, and we have the lowest electricity rates in Atlantic Canada, coupled with high reliability and high customer satisfaction figures. Our initial objectives for the Smart Energy project were to be able to reduce our peak demands so that we could lower our purchase power costs and also offset carbon emissions, which are much greater in intensity during the peak. The demand component of our purchase power actually represents 1/3 of our total costs. Next slide, Leo. So here is the scope of our project, the main components being the Smart Energy assets on the right, the Smart Control Center in the middle, and the Integrated System Manager, or ISM as we call it, on the left. The Smart Energy assets are a suite of embedded energy devices split into utility scale assets like batteries, generators, CVR transformers, plus controllable residential devices, smart water heaters, heat pumps, storage devices, and chargers. As part of our project, we were the first in the world to install a Tesla Megapack battery, and it's in operation right now. The Smart Control Center is a state-of-the-art advanced SCADA system that communicates in real time with all of the embedded field devices. Now, the ISM is the brains of our smart grid. It leverages artificial intelligence along with the correlation of system data and weather data to accurately predict peaks and valleys in the energy consumption. So with this developed ISM, we can predict the load shape and apply response behaviors to optimize our system in real time. The dispatching algorithm considers the individual value contribution of each of the available smart energy assets. Now, all three of these components will be fully interconnected into a secure IoT operating environment with advanced communications. Next slide, Leo. You can see here some of our partners and suppliers. There are well over 40 equipment and service suppliers involved in our project. And last slide, if you'd like more information about the project and St. John Energy, visit us at sjenergy.com, and there's certainly more materials in your event package. So once again, thank you very much for this award. This means so much to us and our mission to create the utility of the future for our city. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stout and Mr. Colvey, for your presentation. And once more, congratulations for this award and for the excellent project that you presented for this year ISGAN Award of Excellence. Well done, congratulations. And now I think it's time to invite Dr. Pillai back on stage again and to ask him to please disclose to all of us the news about the topics and the themes of the 8th ISGAN Award competition. This is very important. We continue our tradition, and Dr. Pillai, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Martini, and thank you very much for the decision of ISGAN to continue the association with the Global Smart Energy Federation. It's my privilege to give a quick glance at next year ISGAN award cycle. We all know that smart grids are built on cutting-edge technologies, but smart grids are so much more than just technologies. They are also smart policies, market designs, and most importantly, the people that come together to create this incredibly powerful, effective system of systems. That is why I am excited to announce that for the next cycle, the ISGAN Award of Excellence will have two themes. For the first theme, ISGAN and GSEF will continue their highly successful award partnership. Together, we will focus on the showcasing excellence on EV integration in a smart grid. To decarbonize transport sector, electric vehicle and grid integration is a critical vector with many high stakes technical challenges that must be addressed. The ISGAN Award of Excellence will showcase smart grids as an important solution to these challenges, putting a spotlight on emerging utility best practices. The second theme seeks to highlight a critical socio-economic element of the smart grid transition. The adoption of increasingly ambitious emission targets, as well as the urgency for economic recovery from the global pandemic, means that utilities and other power system stakeholders face a pressing need to create a diverse and inclusive workforce with a wide variety of cutting-edge skills and knowledge base to make the smart energy systems a reality. So ISGAN is pleased to announce a new partnership with CEM, Empowering People Initiative, launched here at CEM12 to shape an award theme that celebrates excellence in smart grid workforce development. This award will highlight utilities and others that are leading the way on smart grid training and skill development, as well as supporting equity, diversity, and inclusion. We will have more details about both the award themes in the coming months, so be sure to stay tuned to ISGAN website, iea-isgan.org. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Pillai, and for your present and future commitment to the ISGAN Award of Excellence. I'm very glad to announce that we will continue our strong collaboration ISGAN GSEF also in the future. And now, before closing this event, it is the right time to really thank you for being such a great audience today, and also to thank our colleague from KSGI, the Korean Smart Grid Institute, for all the professional work they have done behind the scene, but performing at best all tasks that made this award ceremony possible. Thank you. And thank you to everyone for making this excellent competition and the celebration. Please stay tuned and please visit also in our case, the ISGAN website for the latest news on the award competition, and please submit your very outstanding project for this next year award. We look forward to meet you all at the next ISGAN Award ceremony, and thank you and take care.